very, very slow.
It's fine. I am starting the stream. Button.
Then
Hello, everyone, to the oncoming storm. That was a very deep breath. I am Bugwitch 14, your host. I'm here with Cathanglass.
ooh,
Hi.
And I just realized my room woke up. Give me that. This was playing before. Where we last left off, I guess, no, I'll wait for you to get rolled.
Do what, me?
they really want me to exit and enter again?
Oh,
Are you fully loaded, Cathanglass and Jade?
It says pages unresponsive, and I'm gonna just close and reopen it.
Okay. Well, we can wait for a little bit. While you're doing that, I'm going to recap what happened. So,
E.
last time, Sortu had a little bit of a isolationist moment where he contained himself into a black ball of ink and basically said no to Cathanglass. So, Cathanglass would go off on his own. After wandering around for a while, he eventually got really lucky and ran into Varis as he was flying around. Or at least, three figures that he eventually found out to be Varis and two other people. Varis also then later revealed, by virtue of removing the curse, that Squirt the oil can was actually Squirt the red cat, who was turned into an oil can. However, Raichu is still nowhere to be seen, and the group was ambushed by a bunch of purple worms. The two people traveling with Varis were getting quickly killed by the purple worms. Squirt got eaten entirely in one gulp, and Varis realized that they just needed to get out of there, so he just grabbed the Cathanglass and teleported away. But before he did that, he said, "Did you trust me?" And you responded, "Yes." So Varis is your father. Also, I guess another small detail. Varus is a heavily corrupted creature, but because of his immortality, he can't actually become a full corrupted creature the same way other people are. Because his immortality prevents him from doing so, even though he, by every means, should be at this point. Which you can probably guess, but he's not too happy with that. But then again, he's been living with this for a while. Also, he's evidently been in here 100 years since the last time you saw him, even though it has been nowhere near 100 years since the last time, you saw him.
Yeah, which I think we just, I think Cathanglass just put up to time shenanigans.
Yeah. Time flowing weirdly. And then Varis, this is where he teleported you to. He said he'll teleport you back to his village that he had set up. And you teleport in front of what looks to be the Good Fortune's Tavern.
Yes.
And that is the current situation. Until now, Nirma has been suppressed by Shafa. But in this particular area, she is able to actually not be as suppressed and is able to actually talk now. First time after a long time. Ever since basically Cathanglass ended up in this place, in the Void Ocean. This place seems to be less oppressive than other areas of the Void Ocean. In terms of the atmosphere you feel here, like the darkness feels like it has less hold over this particular area. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I'm so sorry for taking you while. I'm trying to find out what the hell is causing this.
Oh, by the way, Surtur is actually waiting for you to answer something in D&D now.
Eh?
Alright, so while you take that small wait, I'll continue eating my breakfast. I'm the breakfast.
Fist.
Yeah, I have a double layer chicken and cheese quesadilla with taco sauce.
Yeah.
The reason why it's double layer is because I had to use up the rest of where did Fox go?
Needs to happen.
Welcome back.
Crashed out.
It crashed on me.
Oh.
See, I told you.
Oh, as I was saying, the reason why it's double layer is because of the fact that we only had 3 tortillas left. So I was like, I want to use the first tortillas, but we have 3, not 2. I was like, so I guess
How ironic.
I'll make her 3.
You're having a breakfast tortilla or a burrito.
Yeah. It is kind of ironic that I'm kind of having a breakfast burrito when you said you give me a breakfast burrito.
Oh yay! I did it.
Yay. Oh. You ready to start the session?
Yes, Sam.
Surtur asked, which characters? And I'm like, the only one on the airship?
The one that would benefit.
Right. I mean, okay, so, man, would Nirma speak up right now that she finally has a chance, or would she wait for a little bit? Because if you want her to speak up right now, then she can, you can go ahead and start with her diet.
Waiting for a little bit.
Otherwise, I'm going to start with Varis giving the introduction to this place.
Can't hear me?
Can hear you.
We can hear you.
I said she's waiting for a little bit. I don't know if you're heard.
Oh, okay.
That I didn't hear. I'm gonna be honest. That I didn't hear.
That I didn't hear, but I could hear you when you asked if we could hear you. Alright, so, Varis says, looks up at the sign, says, here we are.
Where is exactly here?
We're in the tavern. Well, it used to be a tavern. Come on, I'll show you around. He starts walking towards the front door. You follow.
Yes, I do. So it's taking. Gosh dang it! Every time I load my character, roll 20, it's just like no. Yeah, I'm gonna just try exit P just to reel it in.
As you follow Varis, you enter
Apologies.
in... What?
Apologies.
I'm just going to do a description of what happens. So, as you follow Varis, he opens the front door. You notice that it leads into a small room with a bunch of stacked up boxes and what appears to be barrels and storage. It also appears to be what you come to know as a mud room. Do you know what a mudroom is, folks?
Isn't it like a den?
So a mudroom is
Oh, a mudroom is where you take off your shoes,
yeah,
and it's like all like clothes, like clothes and your
it's where you leave all the stuff basically it's where you take off your shoes and clean yourself a little bit before you walk into the main establishment.
yeah, like that's what you use it as a when it's full. But
Mm-hmm. And the reason why it's called a mudroom is you don't want to track mud across the building, so you leave it in here.
That's good.
So that's the general idea. So and he does it. I find it funny. He first indicates you take off your shoes, and then remembers, oh right, you're a half jacket. You're not wearing shoes.
It's easier for me not to.
So Varis takes off his shoes, and you do notice there's a cleansing stone against one of the walls. You use the cleansing stone to clean yourself. This is the first time you've had a shower in how long?
Actually, he uses the cleansing stone regularly.
Sure. Okay, you use a cleansing stone here. And, you walk into the main room. Varis, is not walking in, but he's, letting you go in first.
Then goes to go in first.
Alright. Immediately as you open the door, you feel a huge wave of just musty air, like dusty. You know, like that air that you get when you're in like an old wine cellar that has been in for a while and it's like moist?
Yes.
That's what you feel here. Like, you can tell this place is running, quote unquote, but like not many customers have come in here, and the person who is here seems to not care about humidity. By the way, there's a fireplace off to your left. It's a small thing. It's not doing anything. And there's a bunch of tables, a lot of which have empty bottles, some of which have half-eaten food, and overall there seems to be a very dark and drab atmosphere. It is lit. There is like fireplace with candles, but it almost seems like they don't emit as much light as you would expect. But the location you're in, that kind of makes a little bit of sense. However, what strikes you the most is the person you see behind the counter. You see what looks to be an armored dwarf behind the counter. Except half of his beard is cut off. The right side of his face seems to be mangled of some degree. And while he's cleaning some glasses, you can, like cleaning glasses, like mugs, you can tell that I don't know. You can tell that he's not necessarily in his right mind. And that he's down on his luck.
Good thing.
The moment, and as you walk in, he looks at you immediately and says, "What do you want?"
Story. What happened here?
Well, he's just grumbling at this point. And as Varis walks in behind you and says, "Don't worry, Thorin. It's a friend."
Thorin.
You know Thorin?
That's I said it. I met him a long time ago at a party.
Party.
He was nowhere like this.
Oh. You probably... Yeah. Okay, I have much to tell you about this place. Thorin, get us some beers. You hear him say from back there. Get it yourself. I already made it. Frick made you all fucking work around. Varys kind of chuckles and says, come now. you don't need to grumble that much. And then Thorin throws a hand axe at him.
Let's not get violent.
Which Varis just catches. Yes, there's a version of Thorin here. I don't have a dwarf to represent this, so I'm just going to find some random dwarf picture. Actually, you know what? I'll just put up Thorin, like the actual statue. It's not actually there, but it's basically there. Yeah, just drag out the actual Thorin layer there. There. Like, imagine this, but with like half the beard cut off on the right side of his face. Anyway. As you're walking further in, Varis heads up the stairs, and you follow him. As you start to follow him, Varis turns and says, I'm just going to go grab us some drinks to help us ease the mood. Are you sure you want to follow me?
Just want to make. I've never seen you in so long. I'm afraid.
Okay, stay down here, sit down on the table, and relax. I'm gonna be back,
Okay, Dad.
okay? Love you.
No, you do.
Love you.
And I'll sing that
Yeah.
there. So very expensive. This gives Cathanglass some time alone. Is this when Nirma would pipe up? Well, alone with Thorin,
He's waiting.
Okay. So, how long do you wait, Cathanglass? Because you have about a half hour.
Cathanglass would just politely sit there, just absentmindedly bouncing his leg.
Okay. And then, after a while, you hear a couple of thumps. And, you look over and you notice that two things happen. One, Varis is making some noises upstairs, and two, Thorin fell out of his chair and landed on the ground and played him. And you hear the dwarfs yelling obscenities as a result of him falling out of his chair. He's saying, "You didn't see that! You didn't see that!"
Cathanglass would rush over to try to help him up.
You'd brush you off saying, "You think I need help? I can do it on my own. I'm fine, I'm fine."
Apologies, sir.
Don't apologize. You seem so rude.
Cathanglass would jump like just,
Wow,
You
you
start
can play
sniffing.
with him?
Go ahead.
Wow, I've been yelling at the top of my lungs. I got sick for a little
I
bit,
didn't
so
hear
I
you
had
in a
to
while. I
wait.
was worried. You can get sick.
Yes, easy. If you yell too loud.
Enough.
Huh?
Just never heard about magic items getting sick. Again, I suppose you kind of do have a soul inside you. Oh, just for being rude.
But I think it's when, when you're yelling, it's easy to...
There. Also, your mic is half muffling, Diana, by the way.
Mike?
Diana's, she's half muffling.
I'm
Oh,
not half muffling.
Okay. Now you sound better, but before it sounded like you were slowly going through a pillow.
You were in my shirt by accident, sorry.
Maybe
I'm gonna
that
go and
sounds
push
bad.
to talk to see if that helps.
That sounds bad. How do we? The thing was in my shirt.
Okay.
It's fine.
Because remember, it hangs on my chest, so like where the mic is. So
Got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The thing was to just think for a second. It's like, so what do you think of the situation that we're in?
I don't like it. Let's go home. I want to go home. Can we go home?
What if I could, but I can't, so I shan't. It doesn't push without Sorchu. It wouldn't just be as good because I would just be leaving a friend behind.
They call you Curry.
I could, but I can't. I can't.
Why is that? Can't she go anywhere? I'm pretty sure she can.
She can, but I don't know. It's something doesn't feel right here. I just want to help this place. If not me, then who?
You flash back to what Finwheel said to you before you departed. What that was, Huck?
Actually forgot most of it.
He said, when you go there, hurry up and cleanse this place, okay? Please? That's all what he said.
Thing was just mumble still, so I was just like, I can't do it until I cleanse as much as I can. I have to at least save my dad.
Thorun says, I don't know what you're mumbling about, but you smell like an elf. Are you an elf?
I am a half elf.
Oh no, I think he smells me too. Be gone, giant, be gone!
Cathanglass should just giggle.
What you laughing about?
Alright, you don't hear her. It's just my, Periop talking to me.
Magic items?
Check I
Those things in here.
I sort of attract the stuff.
And as Thorun was about to do something, Varis walks back down the stairs. Says, Thorun, that's enough. Leave my son alone.
Cathanglass bow respectfully. Oh, Dad.
Thorun says, no wonder he's a troublemaker. He's one you're working on his brain.
Cathanglass
Just tell him to get out of my sight.
Rude.
Oh, jeez.
You.
Cathanglass would just gently just toss a platinum coin to Thorun and then go back to his dad.
Varys smiles at you and hands you a bottle of alcohol. Specifically, it appears to be a bottle of what looks to be dwarven beer.
I guess that's us.
Which you do know, dwarven beer does have notoriously high alcohol content compared to normal human beer or elven beer. Like it's something like a 40% or something. I don't know what's high. I'm pretty sure it'd be like 40%. That sounds high.
Ew.
Well,
I guess I'll just pour it and
dwarves
drink
have
it.
really good poison resistance, so they have resistance against being intoxicated. But they need to make more intense drinks to get themselves intoxicated. That wasn't fair to say, that's just me saying it out here. But
Cathanglass
Varis can also see that too.
Cathanglass should just respectfully drink it.
Give me a Constitution save.
Okay. Public.
Yuck, you're drinking this, it makes my head hurt.
You feel a deep urge to throw up because this is not only very intense alcohol, it also is tainted by whatever the stuff is here. You're basically drinking what feels like straight corruption.
Cathanglass like just grown in pain slightly, then just refocus.
What corner do you choose to throw up in? Because you're going to be thrown up. You only roll a 13. You need a 15.
You know here. No here.
Ron said, this one can't handle his beer, unlike you. You see, that's Varis.
It's not just the beer, it's the thing inside the beer.
Alright, the thing inside everyone.
Body can't quite agree with it.
Oi, you insulting my beer! You just got realized.
No, it's lovely.
He throws a hand axe at you. Make a dex save.
No, I don't want to roll Peregrine Mask. I throw the mask.
I saw that. You failed. Hit you directly in the face. You take a 1d6 plus 5 slashing damage.
That's actually reduced. Hey, wait, I absorbed the hit.
You take 8.
And I decreased. Oh no. Heal.
Yeah, I knew that this wasn't going to do much to you, but this still, Thorun would do. This version anyway, would do. Well, you better still pay for that drink at least. Varis
Was
throws
more
him
than
a
enough.
platinum coin. Go ahead.
And I said the platinum is more than enough for me. My end.
You notice, by the way, that drinking this felt like the time that you tried to drink Dragon.
Alright.
Which, if you remember, is also a DC 15 Constitution save. That's the reason why I bring that up.
Oh.
So yeah, do you sit down with your dad and try to enjoy more of the beer? You can drink it at this point without getting sick, but it still is kind of uncomfortable. It is intoxicating.
Let's slowly try to drink it this time.
You are able to drink it successfully in small doses, like in shot glasses. Varis sits down at a table. I assume you do so as well. Varis just smiles and says, "So, you want to know about this place? You and Nero."
You know her?
I can see souls, so yes.
Ew, you can see me.
I can see and hear her. I knew that she was there for a while, I just couldn't do anything. You're so suppressed by the darkness.
Yeah, I kinda liked it. Just kidding. I hated it.
Yes. Would you like to know what's up?
No, leave me alone.
Well, my son said you were going to tell Also, if you play nice, I might be able to free you from that parry.
I was about to say, she is a soul. Is there a way to just, do what you did to the red cap?
Yeah, it won't be as simple as with the red cap, but yes, there is a way to get her out. There's actually 2 ways. Way number
Just
1 would be through wish spell. No devices. Way number 2 would be through to resurrection spell, which I recently used. But it would require a lot of money. I don't have it.
I could try my best at something.
But the biggest caveat would be she would have to be willing to come back. The current issue is that she doesn't have a body. Meaning that it isn't a transformative magic. It was her soul was taken after she died and put into her. That is how she became what she is right now. So to bring her back would be raising her from the dead.
By the way, she's in the bathroom.
If you're like a small 5-minute break.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was just letting you know.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take just a small 5-minute break in the bathroom and we'll be back.
Oh, it's like big a deck save. Rolls 3 rare, very rare items. So that's my deck save. I throw 3 very rare items at him.
Yes. It's like instead of a deck save, it's like you just whipped out a Rhythm Maker's Drum, a Peregrine Mask, and revitalizing potion. It's like, these will protect me from the axe. I am going to do dinner soon. I forgot about that.
That was just how you said it. You combine with "I'm going to dinner soon" with "I'm going to go to like.
The dog card? What is the dog card?
Not dog card, dog cam.
Oh, dog cam. I really like the dog cam. It's Horde of Men are the worst demon yetis. Oh, that reminds me. I sent Ravager the live from yesterday so you can see how I did with his character. I'm curious what he was thinking. Yes, there's no such thing as too much dog.
This one.
Yes, I have had this.
Him.
It's funny. Did you make friends or make friends? Yes. Yeah.
And Sam sneakers.
Don't remember that.
I forgot that was one of them.
That is just useful knowledge.
The trees.
Look out for that tree.
Funny thing is, I like how that happened in Timeline 2 before they met with the freaking Moss Man. He rolled that one line. It was so perfect. It's like, look out for trees. And then later, describes the trees look angry. I'm like, oh god, I was prophetic.
Yes.
Look out for trees. They may be a boss man.
That reminds me, I actually ran out of water. I'm here to back.
Hey. He's getting some water.
I am back.
I'm back.
Thank you. I now have water. Is Anna back or is she still in the back? I have no idea. Well, I know what bot I'm never going to server.
What happened?
The one, I was looking, if you go look in rants, Surtur posted something in rants, and I was like, he said, I've come to a new low. I've actually gotten to the point where I want to argue with a Discord bot. Because it just said something horrible. And I'm like, yeah, no, remind me never to have that bot in the server. I'm not going to say it or what bot it is on stream, just to not call it out. But, yeah.
The hell?
I know, right? Like, what the hell? So backwards logic? What? I'm not gonna argue there right now. Doesn't Also, I'm fixing phones. Is Diana still gone?
Thought I heard her in like the beginning.
Well, I guess we can go ahead and unless you want to continue waiting. No.
She. I waited a couple minutes.
Yay, she's back.
I was about to say I said wait a couple minutes. The moment I say wait a couple minutes, there she is.
Yay. Welcome back. We waited for you. Also, I went to go get water and talk to my dad. He swapped out laundry all of a sudden. So you take a small break while you're just because. Why not? Yes, get that point. Okay. So, Varis offered to talk to you, Cathanglass, about what's going on.
Thanks to sit down and listen, like respectfully.
All right. So, Varis begins giving you the rundown. Varis says, I've lived in this place for over 100 years at this point. What I know, this is a place that we used to, well... Do you remember those stories I told you as a kid, Cathanglass? Of the opposite of the Feywild?
Shadowfell.
Yeah. The place where everything goes wrong.
Yes.
From what I can tell, this is what has became of that. But this place is even worse than the Shadowfell normally is.
Why is this place here?
Well, that's for why the Shadowfell is here. It's for, I don't know, cosmic order or something. I never quite understood myself, but I just accepted there was something beyond my understanding. As for why this tavern is here, I can answer that one.
Please.
You hear Thorin pipe up back and says, this tavern is here because I put it here. Varis rolls his eyes. Varis says, yes, but I'm explaining why you put it here. And Thorin pipes up saying, it's none of your business. Which Varis rolls his eyes. Varis then casts a silence spell on Thorin. No.
It just looks very surprised, just like, okay.
Anyway, now that we won't have him. Varis says, so, you recognize this town, given the fact that you
Yes.
seem to have known Thorin.
Yes, I do.
This is a place known as the Good Fortune's Inn, or at least it is. It doesn't exist in your world, though, from what I can tell. I've been here for so long that I forget that I'm originally from here.
Oh.
The Shadowfell isn't locked to one version of reality. It's tied to all versions.
So this is how it would look like in the other time I do?
Not quite. You see, the Shadowfell is a dark reflection of reality, but it is connected to all realities. So it's a dark reflection of all realities. This place is a dark reflection of the good fortune of Tavern.
I mean, you did tell me when I was a kid that this place is usually the worst version of ourselves.
Yes, meaning there's a worse version of you here too.
And it just looks down. It seems so.
Anything that happens to us in the crime happens here. Anything that happens to us here doesn't affect our counterpart in the crime. In fact, I'm not even technically the Varis you knew. The Varis you knew never got trapped in it.
So, you're still out there?
I'm the dark
Oh,
reflection.
But what about the story of you saying that... Why now? Why?
I just said that so you wouldn't reject me immediately for being something about me. I'm sorry, sir.
There's still hope.
Everything I say, though, the real counterpart does also know and would also say, because I am him, just a dark version of it. Which, given his depressing situation, is wrong. In my version of events, you never made it out, and Strixhaven was never saved. All of it died except for me, with Lionfang having destroyed everything, and then gone off to conquer the multiverse.
But why?
I don't know. I later found out none of those events actually happened. They're just a dark reflection of the possibilities of the real events.
He wouldn't want to destroy the multiverse. He cares about it.
He cares about never being second best.
Don't mean to make him that.
I know. But because of that, he saw him. Your brother is in a bad mental state. Basically, he cannot stand seeing anyone as superior to him in any regard, even gods.
Has to be a better way to reach him to help him.
There is, but it's wrong. I found out that I was just a dark reflection. A lady that I met. She had a weird pink umbrella. She was nice. I think you met her once when you were a kid. At least that's what your mother always did. Yes, by the way, I'm alluding to you. That was me saying that.
Yeah, I know. I would have
He's
known.
talking about Madame Okari.
Yes. Though at the time, I didn't know that was her name, as she referred to herself as Traveler. When I pressed her for her name,
Why is she
she said her
getting this
name was
in?
Naomi. Probably some Indians. Sorry if I did wrong.
It's a lot to take in, but makes sense.
I heard that you need to track down my counterpart.
It's a promise I made to Silvestro.
Would you like to see what's left of your kingdom?
Yes.
He pulls out of his pocket a small 10-pound crystal of moonstone and just sets on the table.
Cathanglass just looks very sad.
That's what your brother reduced you to. He couldn't kill you. He just trapped you. Something about prophecy. You would die.
I don't know prophecies, but I know if he's still not dead, he could still be back. He can give you back your version of me. There's still hope.
Hope is not something that really exists. But foreigners do believe. Feywild is a place full of hope. This place is devoid of hope. Especially after the incident.
Incident.
Right. You wouldn't have known about that. Haven't you wondered why there's a hole in the property?
What?
Well, what I just said. Do you know the place that you call the Void Ocean?
Yes.
That isn't a real place. In reality, it's just one giant.
But
Will answer any questions you.
this place is a Terran reality.
This place? No. This place is where the Terran reality leads to.
Who put it here?
Again, the gods, something about cosmic order. From what I've read, the Raven Queen is largely responsible for this place being. And Vinriel claims to have been another one. What I believe.
Can you let me purify this world?
I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but good luck. As I said before, though, the Shadowfell is not normally like. You see all that purple sand out there? The purple snow?
It's been making my powers go crazy.
That wasn't always here. That's foreign. That's new.
So, who would bring it here? Unless there's a thing that brought it here, not a person.
Yeah. He goes into his pocket and pulls out a 2-pound purple glowing gem and sets it on the table. It's octarine.
Dang it. Cathanglass will gently touch it using the fire around him.
Are you suppressing the aura or not? Okay. The gem would quickly shatter.
Like I said, I can save this place.
Varis looks surprised and seems to be thinking about something.
Okay. Mother.
Give me a perception check. You hear faint rumbling. It's very faint, and if it is what you think it is, it's very far off. You don't even know how you can actually hear it.
I have to keep the people away from here. It's back.
Varis looks at you and looks around and seems to be casting a spell. He nods and it says, "Yes, they're returning. I can teleport you back out. They seem to be targeting you,
Why me?
probably because of that crystal test.
And they can be helped too.
No, those creatures are once born from the substance. If you removed it from them, they would die.
Let's
They
just
don't
looks
have
down.
souls left to save. The rumbling has started to grow louder.
If they just try, they could be.
I will not stop you, but do you really want to fight those things again?
I want to keep this place safe.
Then it's best that we leave. And he offers his hand to you.
Just slightly grabs it.
And when you do, if you're willing, he teleports away with you to somewhere else.
I am willing.
Ignore the blue box. All right. We teleport off to a different location. In fact, a location you vaguely recognize, yet kind of don't. Oh god, it's doing the thing. Hold on. My entire system. You saw how everything became minimized.
Oh god.
Hey Thorun, you missed the dark version of yourself that I got to narrate for a while. The version who hates magic items, hates elves, doesn't want to actually do much, has toxic fear, and yeah, has half of his face messed up and has half of his beard gone. AKA the version that got everything bad.
I
Just
thought I
bitter.
heard you say
bad.
toxic beard.
Well, I say toxic beer because it's corrupted beer by the same stuff that you're encountering in that dungeon that you're in Tavern too. Anyway, so teleporting away from this location, and
Yes.
no, I did not mean to put us on the map.
I was confused.
You end up on the airship. No, wait. You end up here. Go ahead and drag your token somewhere outside of the perimeter. And I will also put Varis there.
Wait a minute.
Alright, placing down Varis. You want to know what happened, by the way, that caused it to be super zoom out really quick?
What is this?
This map or what happened?
What happened?
So, I was scrolling and I was trying to like scroll through the map menu to get to the different maps. And then I pressed control to do the push to talk. But when you hold control and do the scroll wheel, that's zooming out. And since I was already actively doing the scroll wheel down, it just went from like 100% to like 1% almost immediately. And my computer's like, wait, I can't keep up. I was like, wait, no, that's not what I wanted you to do. I went on push to talk, by the way, so it doesn't muffle Cayenne as much. I
Goodness.
didn't know that was an issue, but I always feel like that's going to be an issue, so I'm just doing this. Either way, you hear some bustle and noise, as if it almost reminds you of towns and villas that you're used to, like a populated place, like a marketplace. But you also recognize this. This is the same entrance you found in the astral realm. But
Man,
now there's shops and stalls here?
This is the place where I played my mom's song and it locked.
Also, the music stopped.
Wait, were you trying to say something, Kane, or was that just clearing your throat?
Hang on. I yawned.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just didn't mean to speak over you.
And this is the music I now changed instead of the underground. As yes, you find yourself in what appears to be an open market, but there's still the same circle that you found before in the entrance, except this one's open instead of being locked like the other one was. Varis says, "Where did we end up now?"
Been here before.
There seems to be some sort of settlement. Be
The
careful.
place symbol in the middle, I know it.
And you see an individual look over to you as they hear talking, and they say, "Welcome to our villa." And you look, and you see a delirium crystal growing out of their face. Besides that, they look normal, but they have a delirium crystal growing out of their face.
Cathanglass just like, you have something on your face.
He looks at you blankly and says, "You're not from around here, are you?
Oh, on the slightest.
Come, come, come. See my wares. You have money, yes?
Yes.
Good, good, good. Would you like to buy some items?"
Song. And what's the thing in the center?
And what he is selling is delirium-infused items. The various ones that normally cannot be crafted. Like a staff of power, and delirium-tipped swords, and arrows. Those items. You know what I'm talking about. Delirium casting focus. You see these people are seemingly profiteering off of delirium.
Cathanglass, it just suppresses Crystal as he just looks at all this.
Is there anything you would like to buy? I'm saying this is the DM, by the way. Is there anything that you would like to buy while you're here? Because this has some exclusive items you can't necessarily get other places.
I'm actually trying to think what would be a good one.
Well, there is. I mean, it depends on how much money you want to spend too. There is also that.
I know I have money. Oh, I have a lot of money.
Yeah. There is the Staff of Contaminated Power. By the way. When I said the Staff of Power before, I meant the Staff of Contaminated Power. Which, you're a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard, right?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. Then yeah, you can attune to it. Wait, you're not a warlock?
I mean, yes and yes for the sorcerer and wizard.
Okay. And yeah, most of the items here seem to be made out of delirium and adamantine, otherwise known as delirium and diamond.
Hmm.
You do notice they are selling some normal magic items as well, but they're also made out of delirium and adamantine as well. Where they got the adamantine, I'm not sure. But the delirium does make sense. You can give it a place. Including some spell scrolls and books of magical knowledge with some of the contaminated spells.
Oh, he'd look automatically to the spell scrolls and books of contaminated knowledge.
Which ones are you looking to get? Because I will tell you if it's available.
Which contamination?
What level of spell is that?
Actually, I can look that up. We have
I'm looking it up. That is a contaminated powers. Right. Purge contamination.
Level.
That's a third level spell. Yes, that is available to buy. There is a book of magical knowledge available to buy or rent. With that one.
Cathanglass said just buy it.
Okay. That will run you for, I believe it's a rare one, so it is 5,000 gold. They're charging, they're charging 6,000 gold. Says, yes, good choice. Would be useful here.
There's something else that's useful here too.
No.
So gently point at his chest.
They look at you a little perplexed. Not knowing what's in your chest, they feel, what is that? My instincts tell me to get away from it.
It's called Ethereum.
I've never heard of that. It's such a terrible. What is that? Is that an ability?
Things would show with a tiny Ethereum crystal that he has. He does have one in a box.
What? Can I touch it? And he starts reaching towards me.
I'd recommend you not. It could hurt you.
Hurt me? How?
With the thing growing on you, it seems that this is your natural, what do you call it? Enemy.
Varis just walks over, picks up a delirium crystal off the ground, because there's actually some just in the sand. Puts it near you, Cathanglass, and you notice it shatters when it's near you. And he says, and Varis says, this is why. He can suppress his aura, but raw Ethereum crystals have an aura that just shatters the stuff that is contaminating us here. The shop owner is stunned.
Don't worry, I won't harm anyone.
Shop owner is a little concerned. Says, so, why are you here?
Try to help everyone.
You want to fix it?
Yes.
Here, if you think you can, I have a special item I can give you. If you give me fill a request.
What about it?
Can you purify my son and get him out of this one?
Of course.
And he heads to the back of his little shop and says, Dorno, get out here. And you see a little blonde boy walk out from the back, who is currently clearly a bit sick and has some crystals in his hand, embedded in his hands.
Cathanglass would gently place his hands on his hands, just slowly trying to focus on fixing it.
So do you do the whole channel thing? The channel ready? Okay. So you'll spend an hour doing what?
His eyes just glow from green to just very, 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 like, brilliant blue.
Alright. Let me look at the specifics on this to see how long it will take and how successful this will be.
I think it's an
roll
hour
me a
per
D100.
pound.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think it's an hour per pound is how it's talked about.
I know, but I'm looking it up myself.
3.
Starting at second level, you can use the channel ability to burn corrupted magical land, cleansing blue water, purifying and cleaning it of paint and corruption. Spend 1 hour concentrating on 1 pound delirium crystal 30 feet away. While channeling the astral fire of the soul within you. Use of the fire slowly seeps into the delirium crystal and turns it back to the floor away. Okay, how you would need 3 channel divinities to purify this boy. To use what's your cleric level?
His cleric level is... So checking. 2? I think it's 2.
So you are not able to fully purify the boy right now. Because you don't have enough channel divinity.
Oh, you could.
But you can help him while he makes. So do you spend 2 hours to purify most of him?
Yes.
Okay. As this happens, blue fire begins to slowly seep from you into the boy. Sorry, go ahead.
Is there anything?
Okay. And the boy appears to be scared at first, but then he starts to calm down a little bit when he feels that the fire isn't going to hurt him.
Don't cause pain. Try to fix what I can.
Does Nirma pipe up at all during this?
She has comments, but she's not going to say it.
Okay, fair enough. Varis is just kind of watching in interest, but doesn't know what to make of this. And Shopkeep and everyone else around is kind of watching this with weird interest, not knowing what to make of it.
Then it's just like, there, it's okay. It'll be okay soon.
He says, am I gonna die if I leave this place?
No. Promise you won't die.
Dad said if I leave this place as I am now, I would end up dying.
There's still hope for you to live.
Okay. So the 2 hours go on. At the end of the 2 hours, you can feel that most of the crystals inside the boy have turned from delirium to chlorophyll. And as they do so, they slowly work their way out of his body and fall to the ground. Now purified as chlorophyll, and it also heals wound behind where you do. The astral fires heal the wounds of the boy that are left by the cavities where the crystals work. not all of the crystals are gone, because the boy, you can tell that there is one more delirium crystal left in his heart still, but the boy is mostly purified and does look remarkably healthier.
Thanos would gently hand the crystals to the fatherling. Here's at least my payment of this.
The father is crying.
Also gently hug him. It's okay. Did what I could.
The father is crying, and it's hard for him to speak coherently, but you can just hear him mumbling repeatedly, "Please save my son."
Oh, I will try.
And Varis puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Come on, we should leave these people be. We can come back to them later."
Don't interfere.
No one should interfere, but just want to make them happier. There's still the thing in the center that I'm curious about.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, it's... Can't leave people in pain.
There's a
Confused
reason
and-
in this place that there's pain.
And why is that?
Each world is created this way.
Wouldn't it be better to
Pieces.
lessen it?
No.
At least have to go down this staircase. Can't explain.
Don't make the wrong choice.
You remind me a lot of her. Varis.
Oh,
The Yukari, as you call it. As this happens, Cathanglass, give me a dex save.
Uh, oh,
Okay. You weren't paying attention as you're walking towards the stairs, and then you are suddenly tackle hugged by a specific dog.
ah!
Reggie's back! However, he's not alone, because then you hear a certain voice in a gravelly tone say, "Well, well, well, you did bring me to him." And when you look over, you see a sapphire dragon and a bunch of spiders.
What the fuck have you done, Raiju?
I'm half tempted to say roll initiative, but I'm not going to do that yet. There will be some talking. Sapphire Dragon says, in return for his freedom, he said that you would be able to purify the place.
I could try my best, but there's only one of me in a lot of this place.
Yes, but that crystal in your chest can do it. I'm going to be honest. I don't need you. I just want the crystal.
Don't touch me.
I've already tried to pull the crystal out of that dog, but
I told you. Chloe.
he bargained for his freedom by instead bringing me to you, saying that you could help, that you would save him.
Well, try.
Well, you have some pretty high standards to build based off of all that floating the dog did.
Cathanglass, for example, would show the little boy.
That just
It's a nice
that reminds
little
me. I should actually bring this up. Now. Did I delete him? I think I accidentally deleted
Dang.
him. Okay, I'm grabbing Sapphire Dragon. Okay, there he is. Varis pipes up at this point and says, "What business do you have with my son?" And the dragon smirks and says, "So that confirms it that he is your boy."
And Cathanglass Hercene Arvigil II.
So I am. Varys looks a little worried and says, "Corrupt him like the others."
Can't be corrupted.
Sapphire Dragon just kind of smirks and says, "Bold claim, but not one I've heard before. Give me one good reason why I couldn't just strike you down at the bar and take that crystal.
Cause then you lose on your healer.
I don't need you to heal. I just need that crystal."
Why don't you try to use it? Can you not touch it? Cathanglass should just gently hand him the little crystal.
He reaches out and grabs it, and you can see it stinging in his hands, but he's actually able to hold it. He says, "Thank you." And he
A
takes
little
the crystal.
piece of the whole entire thing. It's a peace offering.
He looks at you, a little perplexed, and you see that spiders are slowly surrounding both of you, by the way. He says,
Cathanglass does not look scared at all. Cathanglass just is calm.
"Do you have any idea what these crystals even are, boy?"
Lyrium. I know them by their name. Know
No,
them by their
the
aura.
blue ones.
Oh, Aetherium. I was told a long history of them.
Yes, but do you know what Ethereum even is?
As far as I know, it's a little tiny piece of the astral realm.
It's more than that. But if you don't even understand that, then how can I trust you to use them?
Cathanglass again shows the little boy in the stand, just like, oh, hey, am I fixed a little bit?
The boy does pipe up and says, "Yes, Mr. Dragon, he helped me. I'm better now." And the dragon just kind of looks over at him, telekinetically picking up the boy with his mind and moving him back into the stall and then putting him down. People should
Don't
know
wanna
their place. You heard
People
that
should know.
very earlier saying to yourself. Things are supposed to go a certain way.
They don't always have to end in misery. Do they?
We're
I know
in a
that
place
even-
of nothing but misery.
You know that even
clearly
you
aren't
had hope.
around.
See, I know even you had hope one day. Yeah, you let that light burn out.
Because I grew up.
There's still hope out there. Everyone
here.
deserves hope. Everyone deserves a chance to change. They just try.
Roll for initiative. So, yeah, at this point, he's done talking.
Oh wait, I forgot to do the...
Yes, please do the thing.
Let's take a while.
Well, take just need to pull up.
It took me a while, just like it took you.
Laughter is a bit menacing.
Cathanglass would, before the battle even begins, toss the thunder helm that he owns to Raiju and place it on him.
You can do that on your turn. You don't have time before the battle begins.
Ah, okay.
Because he's the one attacking you first. Do either you or Raiju have the alert feed?
Both.
Okay. That means that neither of you will be surprised. But he is attacking first, and you specifically being attacked from behind by one of the spiders. I'm pulling up my thing for delirium creatures as well as shadow dragons and dragons in general. Okay, so delirium infested creatures, Varis shadows, and where's my sheet up here? Ah, that's neat. Okay. Now I'm also going to roll for Varis. Also, yeah, what did you think of the revelation of Varis not really being Varis?
Like it.
It does make sense.
I assume we're not gonna have the tavern music playing right now.
Oh, right. We didn't have combat music playing. Let me go get some combat music.
I was just saying, like, I don't think we're gonna be fighting with tavern music.
I had that because of the shops and stalls.
No, I was just saying.
Oh, fuck.
Sure, dungeon boss. We're having this song playing in the background. As this is going to be the first full dragon fight. I think this is the first time you guys have fought a full dragon other than Lion. And so this is the first time you fought a full dragon without someone backing you up. Granted, you have Varis, but still. Does Varis have the alert feed?
I gave it to him.
Then yes, he does have it.
I have a habit of giving all the characters I have, and this was even in the campaign he was in before. Campaign. I have a habit of giving everyone I am the alert feed.
Also, yeah, I need to actually calculate the I need to quickly calculate the dragon's actual AP because it should not be that. It should actually be higher. Give me a hot second. What would Sapphire Dragon be in terms of plot? Ranger and plugin. Okay. Fair enough. Rangers are D8s, right? Or are they D10s?
D10s.
Okay, thank you. I really should have prepared this before. I didn't think about it.
It's okay.
It's fine, it's whatever. Then again, you guys could also just run away. You did last time.
Good.
What is 8 times 40? 8, 16, 24, 32, 300. So his actual HP should be 1,100 instead of 300. Because he also has some. This is me, the DM, not properly planning for the side session that I forgot I was having today.
It's okay.
Okay. Varis rolled shocking. None of the shopkeepers are participating. So, now we get into this actual fight. So, Raiju, you cut the first turn.
Raiju would start out by casting, Conjure, no, not Conjure Elemental, Beacon of Hope.
Okay, you start with doing Beacon of Hope. Why don't you put in roll 20, chat, what that does. By clicking the little thing, yeah. There. Oh, Bacon of Hope.
I didn't mean Beacon of Hope, Beacon!
You named it Bacon.
Raiju has Beacon of Hope and Beacon of Hope! Beacon of Hope is the same, but it gives a bacony scent!
For the duration, each target has a band. Use any number of creatures in range, so that is just Cathanglass in range. And yourself?
Cathanglass.
It advanced wisdom saves and death saving throws and regains maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. And that's for concentration for 1 day. Okay, so you use your action to do this. What you can do with your bonus action, reaction, and movements.
His bonus action. He would use. How far is him? How far is he from it? Sure, he's gonna do something he hasn't done in a while.
Oh. Also, I just realized I've got this Oh, Radiant Bark. Radiant Bark.
Hey, Bork.
Alright, I need to tell you whether or not that hits. That hits. Wait. Hold on. No! Sorry, that doesn't hit.
Oh.
Because his AC is 35.
Gotcha.
Actually, no, it's 32. Sorry.
Just missed it.
Yep. So you do Radiant Fork, and it seems like it would hit him, but then it just passes through the crystals of his body, giving no damage.
He'd move over here.
Also, you do notice that you are
Being what?
I said you do notice that you are being surrounded by strangers.
Do.
My nightmare.
What were you saying, Kaina?
My nightmare.
Oh yeah, the spiders.
Welcome. Spider.
Please no.
Okay, is that the end of your turn? Anything else to do?
Yep. That's it.
Okay, Varis. It's not Varis.
Oh no.
So, Varis Arvigale will look to Cathanglass and say, you got this? Do you want any of my help?
Maybe?
Okay, and he looks to you and says, here, I'll just go ahead and help you out. And he decides to, instead of directly fighting the thing, he just decides to cast a spell. He used the spell Summon Elemental. However, his version of Summon Elemental is tainted because of the delirium in his body, meaning he summons a delirium elemental.
Yeah.
Which, for those of the home who don't know. Teleport the elemental spirit manifests on a great face you can see within range, 90 feet, so he's good to try and manifest it here. For portal form, use the elemental spirit to step on from Despo. Oh, right. You use the elemental spirit step on. I thought it summoned the full elemental.
I think it's Conjure Elemental that does it.
What level is Conjure Element?
Same level.
Second?
A fourth.
This one is fourth level.
I'm gonna look.
I think it's sixth level. Yeah, Conjure Elemental is a fifth level spell. It's what I actually meant to use. Sorry, I used Conjure Elemental. Yeah, as I said, he conjures a, delirium. So, roll me a d4 to see which one he summons.
Let me just... Ew!
Okay. Okay. Well, interesting. 1, 2, 3. Wait, that's fire, air, earth. Oh, right, the delirium slip is water. That means that he summons an entropic flame element. Which, you know why that's significant.
Man.
It's that special one that we talked about.
Yes! Yes!
You see this elemental appears, and I will actually, wait, say, the creature is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The creature shares your initiative count, but takes its turn immediately after yours. No basic roll commands required. You don't issue any. I'm trying to remember, does Varis have the double action thing? They lets him do 2 actions per turn.
Can I write down that he has that boon?
Yes. Oh, also, it's given this the shadow version of Varis, I partially expect for welding.
Oh no, that's sad.
Yeah, because he lost welding. I don't see it on here. Yeah, I don't see it on here.
Oh, see what?
That the boon that lets you take more than 1 action.
Oh right, I forgot to fully add in his boons. I'm sorry.
Fine. Does he have it or not when you stand up his character?
When I'm going to, he does.
Well, like right now, does he have
Not right now.
it? Okay. We'll just say the shadow version doesn't have it. Okay. So, that means that he used his action on his turn. He will use his movement to try and move closer. How far can he move? I really was not critical today. 55 feet in a turn. So he will actually do a running long jump to leap over the swarms of spiders to land right next to you, if he can. I'm going to have him make an acrobatic, which he passes.
Shit, forgot his acrobatics.
Yeah. So he manages to nimbly leap over all the spiders and the fire elemental to land next to you and says, "Hope this helps." And then, he notices that Raiju is still hurt, so he uses a bonus action to cast Healing Word on Raiju. Which I believe is maximized thanks to his aura.
Thanks to the power of bacon. Just healing word for you.
I rolled it. It was a 3rd level healing word. So that is, let's see, so that's 14 plus 12, sorry, plus 8. That's 20 healing. Okay, that'll be the end of his turn. Cathanglass, you're up.
Just to use the same direction, give Raiju the Thunder Helm. Place it on his head.
Okay. I'll also roll initiative for the spike. 9. Okay, so that'll be after Cathanglass, but before. Oh, wait. I forgot. The elemental gets a turn after Varis' turn. Right. Do you mind if I take the elemental's turn now?
Of course.
The elemental looks around, is a little confused, and then he's Cathanglass and stares for a little bit. And you can almost see it looks like it's trying to say something. But then kind of screams and flares fire everywhere. As it uses the multi-attack to do Hurl Flame. Makes 3 Hurl Flame. And it also moves through a bunch of spiders in front.
Yes.
So yeah, first I will have it roll damage for all the spider damage.
Burn them.
Fully contaminated fire form. The front fan can move through space and narrows 1 inch. Any main live equipment attack. The first time a creature enters the space, 2d10 fire damage against fire. Right. And you're hearing an unearthly screech come from it as it's just burning these spiders. Not doing as much damage as you might expect, but still doing 10 damage.
Still powerful.
And then it'll do 3 hurl flame attacks. Yeah, equivalent of using flamethrowers. Enable target. The dragon. Actually, no. It'll target more of the spiders. It's trying to burn spiders specifically. So it will target this one first. That hits.
Oh.
And that kills it. The spider is incinerated.
Hey.
It then uses another hurl flame attack.
It's always done with advantage. If it misses, reroll the hit.
So that hits. And that spider's dead. Now another hurl flame attack. And that spider's also dead. So, and it's still screeching into the air as it uses movement and its actions to do this. And yeah. Is there any bonus action fire spells you can use? I don't think there is.
Actually, I think there is.
What is it?
I'm sure. No, there's not. No, there's not. I was about to say, isn't there fireball? No, fireball's not a bonus action.
Yeah, it's not. So, that will be the end of its actual turn. Now it is your turn.
He just does the thing where he gives Raiju the Thunder Helm and puts it on his head. And then...
Yes.
No, don't use Raiju's sheet. Use yours.
There, now I actually added the entropic flame to the initiative order in the proper spot.
Cathanglass would use, Storm of Vengeance.
Really? Okay.
No.
Storm of Vengeance.
No. Storm of Vengeance all around him.
The entire map is covered.
Knowing that Raiju's immune to thunder and lightning damage now.
The villagers are running for cover. Because there's still all the villagers in people's shops.
Oh shit. Gosh dang it, why was the 2 times it was used as doing that?
Well, so, click the Storm of Vengeance spell. Yeah.
I don't have it on my sheet.
Okay, then go in the Compendium and drag it on the sheet. Actually, sorry, no, wait, I forgot.
I can't
That's
drag
kind
it.
of rude. No, wait. Double checking. Yeah, go into spells, and then go into, I think it's sorcerer spells or something, and then go to the 9th level spell sorcerer, Storm of Vengeance. You'll see it there.
Why was it going up? I can't drag it onto my sheet, but I can at least click on it.
Well, I don't mean the one in menu. I mean the one in my list. I think it did change it.
It won't let me. Sorry, it's having issues clicking in Storm of Vengeance.
Where are you seeing it anyway?
Spells.
Which list?
For sure.
I don't see Storm of Vengeance in there.
Saying, why won't you now let me click on spells?
I don't. No, it should let you. Yeah, it should. It's just something happening on your end.
I'm
I don't have it
sorry.
written down, so I guess it's just a vanilla version.
We didn't. We made one tiny change to Storm of Vengeance, I remember.
Which was?
No, we didn't. That was the one that was left unchanged. Never mind.
Yeah. No, I did remember. We did make a change to it, and that was the fact that, it was no longer concentration. Meaning all of the events will happen regardless of whether you concentrate or not. It's no longer concentration. Do you remember that part?
Cathanglass just screams as he causes out a Storm of Vengeance.
Also, I think we changed it from 360-foot radius to a 1 mile radius, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that is it.
Yeah, so you scream and do a storm of vengeance as people duck for cover, and you hear this one of the shop owners from before say, "Are you crazy?"
No!
As the dragon looks a little concerned, and you see the spiders starting to scatter. For everyone at home who does not know, here's what Storm of Vengeance does, putting it into the whole 20 tab.
I did that for the explicit purpose of the get away from me spiders.
So, a churning storm cloud forms, centered on the point, spreading to a radius of 1 mile. Lightning flashes in the area, thunder booms, strong winds roar. Each creature under the cloud, when it appears, must make a Constitution saving throw. So, all of the spiders, all of the shopkeepers, Varis, you, Raiju, and the dragon all have to make con saves.
Just immune.
You're not immune to con saves. But you're not immune to con saves.
Right, Raiju, do a con save. He is immune to thunder damage.
Doesn't matter. I still need to make it. I still need you to make the con save, even if you're immune.
It's Raiju.
You make one as well. The spider's got at ones.
I decimated!
We'll get there.
Ew.
Okay, so, now. Oh, right, I remember the other change we did is that every effect that occurs stacks the previous effect. That's what it was.
Yes, indeedy.
That's not normally. So, okay, each creature must make a con save. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d6 thunder damage and becomes deafened for 5 minutes. So, now roll me 2d6 for how much thunder damage everyone just took that fan. What's your spell save DC, by the way?
I'm using this with water, so 20.
20. Okay. So everyone who got a 20 or less, which is Raiju and the spiders, and the dragon. 3 thunder damage and are deafened.
I'm not done yet!
The Sapphire Dragon is immune to thunder damage, but it is still deafened. Not immune to death. Is Raichu immune to deafened or not?
Yes.
Okay. And then all of the spiders are now deafened and are taking damage. And yeah, then we get to what actually happens on the first turn. That's just when it initially appeared. Each one maintains, actually no, sorry, that is the first round one. So, next round, they'll have to take that Constitution save on top of the Acid Rain. So, yeah, what else are you going to do on your turn? That was your action.
And then use improved Astral Breath
On who?
on the Sapphire Dragon.
Okay. It's gonna make a dex save. Oh, sorry. Dex save, not dex attack. It's safe. So it takes half damage. The second damage on a simple save, half on a failed save. It's a con save in which you get stunned if you fail. Okay, so it also has to make a con save.
Indeed. That was the one change we added to the Dragon Breaths.
It passed the con save. So it takes half from succeeding, it takes half from it actually reduces the damage to 0, which triggers an arcane anomaly and a wild magic surge.
Oh no!
So I will roll the wild magic surge first. Lurking fears become nightmares. Any creature that faces a short or long rest in the region must succeed on a DC 10 Wisdom save or gain no benefit from finishing the rest. Sure, I guess that might come up. And then Arcane Anomaly. Let me get the list of that. Oh, right, we don't have a map for that. I just need to manually pull the paper. A hypnotic pattern, save DC 20, appears. It creates scintillating impossible colors for Chaser and simply one. Recently incapacitated by the spell Weep Uncontrollably. So, yeah, hypnotic pattern appears.
Hypnotic Pattern Charm.
No. What's the range of hypnotic pattern? It affects a 30-foot cube. Okay.
And I'm gonna make,
I
what
made
is
it.
your-
I made the box. So, yeah, you need to make
How'd you know?
DC 20 wisdom save. They're wisdom save, not charisma save. Wait, that doesn't require charisma save? Hold on.
It just says spell save.
I know, but the hypnotic pattern is normally a wisdom save. So it's a wisdom save, not a. So make wisdom.
Apologies.
It's fine. Few of the spiders got caught in there too. The dragon, I'm going to use a legendary resistant for him to pass. He's gonna use, he's gonna use one of his 3 legendary resistances to pass that. Right to you and the spiders are caught in it and begin weeping uncontrollably and feeling like less than dirt. I mean, I don't even really need to roll for him. Oh, right, his wisdom save. No. There we go. For some reason, it was only
Wait, I have
plus 10
advantage.
instead of plus 31. See, he rolled a nat 1 still passed. Why didn't
Hold
you
on,
check
hold
why
on,
you
hold
upside down?
Raiju has advantage on wisdom saves. Okay, that's just an 18.
It's 22. Oh wait, no, that's charisma. Yeah. It's still just an 18. Need a 20. So no, Raiju, you are currently weeping uncontrollably along with the spiders. Varis, Cathanglass, and the dragon are all fine. So, Cathanglass, that was your turn. Actually, wait a minute, I just realized. A second one of those would have triggered. Do you know why?
God, the thunder.
Because you hit him with thunder damage, and he's immune to thunder damage. So let's trigger some more. A flying, gleaming sword appears within 60 feet of an aberration, a fiend, or an undead, which becomes the sword's target. Is there any aberrations, fiends, or undead here? I don't think you're undead anymore. That's a dragon. That's not an aberration.
Oh, Cathanglass isn't undead anymore.
So thankfully, this doesn't affect anyone. So this doesn't affect. There's no aberrations, fiends, or undead here. The spiders don't count. They're beasts. Unless you want to say being delirium infested gives you the also gives you the creature type for aberration.
There's a stretch.
Objects within 60 feet come to life for the next hour, as if affected by the animate object spell. They mumble off through, but they're not otherwise hostile. So all of the things out of all of the stalls start coming to life, including all of the coins in the bags of coins, including the bags themselves. And they all start mumbling eldritch secrets that hurt to hear. Give me a wisdom save.
I don't want to hear about my car's extended warranty.
You hear about every possible way you failed in life.
I'm here to sit talk to you in your car.
Okay, you managed to save from the whispers. Cool, but Raiju's already being intensely affected by things, so. Okay, so that was the two things, and then the dragon just kind of raises his eyebrow and goes, "Really?" And is that the end of your turn?
Indeed it is.
Swarm of spiders! They're running and scattering. They don't care about this battle anymore. I didn't need to leave. Can you please Raiju back? I accidentally deleted.
Oh, Raiju! Fine, Raiju.
He's in your
There
character.
he is.
Yeah. And we're back to the top of the turn with Varis. Actually, wait, no, sorry, back to the top turn with Raiju. But I forgot to move the top turn sideways.
He's freaking awesome logic.
He's currently weeping uncontrollably and can't do anything on his turn, actually. Remember?
Alright, he's like, shake it off!
I will let him take another wisdom save on his turn for Hypnotic Pattern. Wait, hold on, let me check. Does Hypnotic Pattern let you take more wisdom saves? Hold on. The pattern appears for the moment in random. For a moment in random. Each creature in the area must use wisdom save. On a failed save, charm. Yeah, it does charm. Sorry, it does charm.
Raiju and Cathanglass are immune.
Okay, so yeah, he wasn't actually affected by that. He's fine.
Good, he's not sideways.
He's not sideways.
Don't know why I represent the chart as sideways. Raiju just goes, oh, by the way, I have your old friend, Daylight!
I would represent the mental effects by this marker, but yeah.
Ooh. I'm for Daylight!
Okay, you cast the daylight spell. The Sapphire Dragon growls and casts counter spell.
Angles to cast counter spell.
The Sapphire Dragon growls again as yes, he got counter spell. So,
You can't counter spell my counter spell.
because he doesn't have more reactions, indeed. And his fire stitched him. They did no counter spelling.
Jeff knew counter spell. He's the only spider that mattered.
I just realized, did the Sapphire Dragon ever get a turn? No, I never gave the Sapphire Dragon a turn.
Let's say.
Yeah, sorry. Roll that back. The Sapphire Dragon's supposed to get a turn. My bad. So, what are you capable of doing? Many, many things. But, like, what are you likely to do? Ooh! You could do that. Right. Okay then. He moves closer.
Oh,
Issue.
that was a cough.
He's gonna hit you with 12 attacks.
Raju. Fuck.
He's gonna hit Cathanglass with 12 attacks.
Oh no. Yes.
4 bite attacks and 8 claw attacks, because he's a level 20 fighter.
Me.
Jesus Christ. Ooh, it's biting. Fine. Use the claw post.
Let me add this attack.
Does not hit.
True, but then I get to reroll if you remember, because it's not delirium work. Also, that has a advantage. What's your AC?
39.
How's it 39? Okay.
The calculations, I showed you the calculations, it checks out. Yes.
Okay, but you still take 4 psychic damage and 4
Resistant
necrotic damage.
immune.
He's
And
immune to
now
both?
he's getting back. He's resistant to psychic and actually I think he's immune to psychic and necrotic.
Okay, doesn't that trigger Ethereum then, since you reduce the damage to
It
0?
triggers the psychic. Time for charge back.
And he's immune to psychic, so that triggers a wild magic surge and arcane anomaly.
This is just going back and forth.
One character in the region hears whispers from celestial beings or refrains of celestial quiet. Character can ask those voices questions as if they can. Cathanglass, you start hearing voices in your head from celestial beings.
Not again.
Okay, roll me a d6. So the shadows of the Sapphire Dragon, Raiju, Cathanglass, and Varis all appear and try to kill their original counterparts.
So I just like how let's destroy the creatures, don't cast the Shadow.
The question is, would you use the Shadow Stat Block or their original Stat Block? I think it would be the Shadow Stat Block.
Shadow Stat Block.
Also, would it be Shadow or Shadow Demon? Probably Shadow.
Would be Shadow, not Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon's much difficult and much different.
Yeah, you've already fought Shadow Demon. So, these Shadows.
And one.
Next bite attack. So, question. Are you immune to piercing damage?
Non-magical piercing damage.
Are you immune to thunder damage?
Yes. Now so is Raiju.
You're immune to necrotic? Okay, so unless these attacks hit, it's going to trigger a wild magic surge arcane now. Got it. That's a miss. Actually, that one would hit. Because I forgot his crit rate is actually so high that he crits on 18 and that rolled an 18.
Oh!
He is champion fighter. I just don't have that weapon in his stat block, unfortunately. So that one actually hit. I'm gonna roll damage twice since it would be the crit damage.
Oh no.
So you took 37 piercing, 9 thunder, 16 thunder, and 31 necrotic.
Immune, and resistant.
So, how much damage did you actually? You're resistant, and then you reduce.
I think he's resistant to magical piercing damage and immune to non-magical.
I know. This is magical piercing. So, how much do you take?
I think what is 37 over 2?
37 divided by 2 is 60. Sorry, 15.
He takes 15, which he reduces the 0 and he heals.
Do you really reduce damage by over 15?
No. Hold on, I'm actually looking. I have it written down in the Ethereum properties. No, not no, I don't reduce it by over 15.
How much do you reduce it by?
10.
10. So you take 5 piercing damage. Okay. So now the second fight. Sorry, third. Oh god, it's going to take a while.
Oh, yes.
That hits.
And
Again,
it's
it's the crit. I'm not going to roll for the necrotic. You take another. See, so that's 24 plus 19. That is 43. Divided by 2, that would be 16. So you take 6. You took another 6 piercing. Fourth bite attack. That one's also a hit, because that's another crit.
he rolls an advantage.
He rolls with advantage twice. That's what I'm saying. Because it's delirium, remember? That's 26
7.
divided by 2, reduced by 10, so you take another 3 piercing damage. Do you have that all written down?
You.
Cool. Now we get to the actual plus. Are you immune to that magical slashing?
Looking. He's resistant.
Okay, we'll roll. That was a miss, so that will trigger an arcane anomaly in 1 minute. Just pull back
So
last
try
thing
to-
as you heal off it.
A heal by most 10.
Ah! And psychic power begins to build within the mind of the ancient sapphire dragon. It will have an ability to assault someone psychically when it wants to. as a bonus action in sometime in next game. Tendrils of life flow from the nearest creature to others. You must succeed on a DC 20 Constitution save or take 8d8 necrotic damage, half on success. 3 nearest creatures within 60 feet each regain hit points. Well, the dragon is immune to necrotic damage, so this does nothing.
Cathanglass is immune to necrotic damage, but if you want, I could still roll the con save.
It doesn't matter. This would be affecting the dragon since it happened on the dragon. So it'd be pulling stuff out of him, basically, is what it'd be doing. Because it says, tendrils flow from the nearest creature to others. And in this case, the nearest creature is the dragon on top of it. Anyway, another claw attack. This is number 3, I believe. That one is. That's an 18. That's another 26 slashing, which is reduced, so that's another 3 slashing damage. That's a miss. So another wild magic surge, another arcane anomaly. You roll on the wild magic surge table another 1d100 times. Oh no.
Fully heal Cathanglass back up!
Did you hear the ridiculousness of what I just said, though?
No, I need to hear that again. Just to confirm what I heard.
The result I got was you roll on the wild magic table another 1d100 times.
Oh no.
Also, time speeds up for one randomly determined creature. Roll me a d4? Sorry. Roll me a d8. See which creature time speeds up for. 4. So, Raichu, you're affected by the haste spell for 1 minute.
Yes, he gets hasted.
Roll me a d100. See how many times you have to roll on the wild magic.
He's below. Yes, you listened. I was expecting.
Another shadowy tendrils thing. This one doesn't, still doesn't affect the target.
At least it doesn't cause more arcane anomalies.
Oh, actually, hold on. This one's in reverse. It says shadowy tendrils lash around you, each creature of your choice within 120 feet. Take 3d12 necrotic. So he's going to affect everyone here. So all of you need to make a con save.
Cathanglass is immune to necrotic, but I can still roll the con save.
Yeah, DC 15. Also the shadows. You need to roll for the shadows as well. Okay. Oh, they're
Right.
immune to, if you're immune to necrotic, you don't have to roll. It doesn't matter.
Raichu, thank you.
Varis, are you immune to necrotic?
Yes, he's not resistant. He's not immune. He's resistant because of the druid.
But he's guaranteed to make a con save. But he still takes half damage.
It's half of a half.
So 23 reduced by half, that brings it down to 11. Reduced by half, that brings it down to 5. So he gets 5, and then the dragon now has 5 temporary hit points. Because the dragon gains temporary hit points equal to the damage you inflicted.
Just.
There, I actually fixed this token. That's awesome. So, that was 1.
Cathanglass gains 10 hit points.
Oh no. So, nosebleeds and headaches, trouble every humanoid in the region, giving you all disadvantage on perception checks for 1 hour.
Cathanglass and Varis.
Everyone here, basically, including all the random townsfolk.
Is Raiju count as a humanoid?
No, but the shadows do.
Yes.
And the random townsfolk, which, by the way, all of them are dead now,
No!
including the kid.
You bastard! I was trying to help him!
And the Sapphire Dragon says, "See what you made me do!"
You did this on yourself! You keep on trying to hit me and I'm becoming immune to it!
If you would just die and give me the crystal, this wouldn't have happened.
I can't die! I refuse to die!
Lurking fears become nightmares. That's short, long lasting. Why'd you make me a DC 15 wisdom save?
She does have advantage for another 8 turns.
Make it. Okay, that's
Just
fast. You almost got transformed into a blink dog.
Not that much difference.
Also, by the way, he now has 80 temporary hit points because of the amount of damage he put down on people.
Thanos and try diplomatic. It's like, can't we just sort this out peacefully?
As he's still attacking you with his dragon claw. Yeah, sure.
You just sort it. You just try to attack Cathanglass. It's the effect of just
Uh-oh.
bounces back, hits him, bounces
I
back.
had a genuine conversation when there's claws getting thrown at people.
I can't get hit.
Yes, you can, because what the Wild Magic Surge table just said is all attack rolls within 120 feet of you automatically hit for the next 24 hours. So now all of his attacks are going to automatically hit from this point onwards. So the Wild Magic table said, "You think you're actually immortal?"
Cathanglass can't take damage.
Well, you're getting hit at least. I mean, you're taking damage. It's not taking much damage. Okay, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 more. 4 more. An eye appears on your forehead for the next month. Cathanglass, an eye has appeared on your forehead for the next month, giving you advantage on perception.
Ugh.
You now have
Sorry,
a
that's
third
it.
eye.
I'm actually writing this down.
Yeah. Also, it's a very fitting picture. Oh boy, here we go. So, hey Cathanglass, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why don't you roll me a d6 for every creature within 120 feet of you? Keep track of which creature you're rolling for, with each one. So who is this for?
This is for Cathanglass.
Also, don't forget to roll for the elemental here. That was her right, dude. This is for the elemental. I'll tell you what the results of these rolls are after you do them.
I can't roll for Varis.
Just roll a d6 and say it's for them. I don't expect you to roll it as them. Come on now. Okay, so that's Varis. Don't forget the shadows as well, and the dragon.
There's 4 shadows. Done. What happened? Anyone hear me?
Mm-hmm. I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm just sending gifts.
I like them.
One.
Ew. Do-do-do-do-do.
Stop. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been talking this entire time. My microphone just decided to die for some reason.
Apologies, I just got very confused.
Yeah, I actually asked you things multiple times. I was like, wait, what's going on? What? I've been talking this entire time. And I thought you answered me a few times, but you evidently didn't.
I haven't heard you since you said roll for the creatures.
Yeah, I asked you multiple times of, do you want to know why you made all of these rolls? And then I also said, why did you mark it as Shadow 5? There's only 4 shadows.
Because I marked it as shadow 3 and I actually misput 5 instead of 4.
Okay, so, I guess now that you can hear me again, would you like to know why we made all of these rolls? So, who all rolled odd numbers?
Raiju, Cathanglass,
Let's
Shadow
see.
1,
That's me.
Shadow 2, Shadow 4,
You mean Shadow 1 and Shadow 3?
no, Shadow 4. Shadow 3 rolled a 6.
But
1, 2, and 4.
why did you roll for 4 before you rolled for 3?
No. 1, 2, and 4 rolled 3, 5, and 1.
For what I'm seeing here, they rolled 5, 6, 1, and 6.
Where are you seeing 5, 6, 1, 2? Oh, you would see where the first Sharkette roll is?
Yes?
Sharkette roll is a 3.
Okay, but then why is Shadow the Hunter down here?
He's the Durgan.
I thought you already rolled the Durgan. Anyway, that's cool. By the way, so everyone who rolled an odd number will take 4d10 lightning damage.
Cathanglass and Raiju are. Cathanglass is resistant, but Raiju's immune. Thanks to the Thunder Helm.
Everyone who rolled an odd number takes 13 lightning damage.
Cathanglass is resistant. What's 13 over 2? I think
And it gets reduced.
6.
It becomes 0. However, the other people who rolled odd numbers.
Raiju's full and immune thanks to the Thunder Helm.
Yes, I know. Reset.
Okay. And that just leaves 3 of the 4.
3 of the 4 shadows.
Okay,
Okay, so they are not resistant. I think they actually might be resistant. Let me check. Yes, they are resistant to lightning damage. They only take 6 damage. They're down to 10 HP. Which one's 1, 2, and 4, isn't it?
1, 2, and 4.
Okay. So the one near the dragon, the only one that didn't get hurt was the one near right. As everyone who rolled an even number recovers 4d10 hit points.
God damn it!
Granted, no one here is really hurt, but
This is just a stalemate!
we're not done with one magic search. Everyone within the region has the Feeble Mind spell cast on NBC 15. Okay. That's a lot of Feeble Minds I'm gonna have to do. What's the saving throw for Feeble Mind? Okay. I think it's actually might be Charisma. It's intelligence saving throw. Everyone here gives me an intelligence saving throw, including the elemental. So I'll do this. So.
Oh!
Okay, so you and Raiju are fine. I'm going to roll for the Intopic Flame. It failed. Varis, I don't even need roll. You're fine. You have plus 31.
He not won it and still get good.
Yep. Shadow number 1. Shadow number 2. Shadow number 3. Shadow number 4. So 3 of the shadows got affected by it. And the elemental got affected by it. Wait, I didn't roll for dragon. Right. Dragon's Bite. So, for everyone who got affected, they take everyone takes 4d6 fire psychic damage as well. I forgot that. That's on top of, that's whether or not they pass the saving throw. They take 4d6 psychic damage and then take the saving throw. Oh, you would Raiju immune to psychic?
Cathanglass is immune, Raiju is resistant.
So Raiju takes 6 psychic damage. As for shadows, they have no such resistance. So the shadows, both of them are dead, except for the one by Raiju. That's the only one that's currently not dead.
So you still take the damage no matter what?
Yeah, you're taking the damage regardless of whether or not you pass the saving throw. Because again, this damage has nothing to do with the actual saving throw. It happens first. I forgot to do it.
Oh god.
Zero, 9, 4. So, for those at home that do not know what Feeble Mind does, everyone who failed the saving throw has their intelligence and charisma reduced to 1. They cannot cast spells, they cannot activate magic items, they cannot understand languages, and they cannot communicate in any intelligible ways. Also, all they can do is identify friends and foes, follow and protect them. And they can only repeat the saving throw at the end of every 30 days. However, in this case, it states in the wild magic effect that it only lasted 24 hours. So, the elemental, and that's it, is currently in the feeble mind. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. I need to do one more wild magic. A puddle of grease appears where you're standing with a 100-foot range. So everyone is subjected to a grease spell.
I did.
All of you must make a dexterity check. Not dexterity save. Dexterity check. That's notable. That's actually quite notable. Because that means that you won't get your resistance. It's not dex save. It also means that he can't use his legendary resistance on it. However, the Sapphire Dragon's immune to the prone condition. Forgot about that. It also means Varis can possibly fail this. What is the Sapphire Dragon save DC? That's actually a good question. If I remember correctly, it's like 27? Yeah. So actually, Cathanglass and Raiju, both of you failed.
What?
Because the save DC is equal to the dragon's... equal to the dragon spell save DC.
Oh, no.
And his proficiency is high because he's a level 4... Yeah, he's a level 40 character. So yeah, no, both of you fall flat on your butt as you fall over. Varis actually falls flat on his butt too. And the shadow falls over, but I mean it's immune to prone, so it's fine. And the dragon's also immune to prone. The flame elemental's also immune to prone. So all three of you are prone currently. And we finally went through all the wild magic table rules. Yay! And also, now, we get back to the actual attacking, because if you remember, he was attacking with his claw attacks.
Oh, man!
Yes, and now they're auto-hit, thanks to the one wild magic save, if you remember. One of the wild magic effects that says all attack rolls in the next 24 hours are auto-hit.
Oh!
Yeah, it's just now hitting you what that means. So, and this one is even a crit. It's still pissed off. So, that's 24 slashing. Reduced, so that's 2 slashing damage.
That's 2?
Because it's 24 reduced by half and then reduced by 10. So,
Right.
24 becomes 12, 12 becomes 2.
Yes.
What's your HP at, Kurt?
It's not affecting my actual HP, and that's why I'm laughing. It's just affecting the temp HP.
Oh. Fair enough.
And it's just scaling up and down.
So, that's 6, so 7. Doesn't matter whether it hits or misses, because again, it's auto hits. I'm just rolling to see whether it crits me.
Oops.
That is, that gets reduced to 0.
No! I think that gives me back 4.
That's 9. And this is the final one. Except that one's a crit, so I need to roll that one twice. That is 25 reduced by half. That's another 2 slashing. How much temporary hit points are you gaining off of you, by the way?
This is ranking me all the way back to 29.
What? Hold on. How much temporary HP do you gain in one instance? Because the temporary HP doesn't stack.
Oh, then
That's why I'm saying, like, wait a minute, I think you're doing this wrong.
I'm all the way down to 6 then.
Yeah, because it just goes up to a number. It doesn't stack.
It's intelligence plus something. I think it's spell casting.
Intelligence plus proficiency, I think, is what it is.
Oh, I've been wrong this whole entire time. It's not been reducing it by 10 and giving me back the maximum of 10. It's been giving me maximum of 11.
It's been reducing by 11 and giving you a maximum of 11. So you currently have 11 temporary hit points. Sorry, you have 9 temporary hit points. 10. You have 10 temporary hit points. So you got reduced by... Yes, okay. Fix your thing. And my entire system's like...
Because it's a chick going, what are you doing?
Anyway, point is, it did all of that attack, and it did next to nothing, and it's very pissed off about this fact. Why? Why won't you die?
I refuse!
And it's just going to point blank, bonus action, improve debilitating breath directly onto you. So, the dragon exhales a pulse of high-pitched, nearly inaudible sound in a 90-foot cone, blowing straight into the floor. Each creature in that area must make a DC 23 Constitution save, which is actually being increased after got to DC 27. On a failed save, they take a boatload of damage.
God damn it, I want to use my luck die.
Okay, you're also rolling for Raichu and Varis, because they're also in the radius of the Shadow's dead. I'm just going to remove that, because it's going to die from this. I'm going to roll for Varis. If you want to use a luck die, you could re-roll it.
Yeah, Cathanglass still uses his luck die.
Okay, Varis is fine. That's enough. That's enough. Raichu, though, is affected. And this is the same breath that was debilitating Raichu before. So, okay. So this deals, 10d10 thunder and 10d10 necrotic damage.
Raichu is immune to thunder and resistant to necrotic. How much necrotic? 10d10?
10d10.
So at least he's safe from the thunder.
Yeah, because the shadows thing, because it's a shadow touch, not shadow touch, but because it's a shadow fell creature, any damaging breath weapon it possesses deals necrotic damage equal to its original damage type. So in this case, it's 10d10.
Raichu has to take 10d10 necrotic.
Yeah. Also, he's incapacitated. There's also that.
What? Okay, so it's 49 divided by 2.
Yep. So, he becomes incapacitated, until the end of the dragon's next turn.
Oh.
This is the move that he kept hitting Raichu with over and over and over to keep him incapacitated. Okay. Everyone who passes the saving throw takes half as much. But they don't take 0, they take half as much. So, I'll roll 10d10 for the psychic. Are you immune to psychic?
Yes.
Not psychic. Thunder.
Yes.
Okay. Varis is not a so. Are you immune to necrotic?
Assistant.
Okay, then you also take the same amount of damage that right. Actually, you take half as much. Why did you say? Okay, and that will be the end of the dragon's turn.
Is the 64 the one I take?
No, it's half. It's 1/4 of 49 is what you take.
That's 12.
Excuse me.
However, something happens and combat will actually end because he did something bad when he did this. He made a very loud noise directly into the ground, into you, which cracked the grounds and basically started drilling a hole into the grounds. And you remember what stairwell is, right?
Yes.
What happens when you start bellowing really loudly into and drilling a hole into with pure sound?
Oh no!
That stairway.
You bastard!
Varis begins to freak out. Well, not he doesn't begin to freak out. He begins to get worried as shadows and darkness begin to rise around all of you. And the Sapphire Dragon is looking around, going, "What is this? What is this?" And you
Why
see
did you do it? You're here!
and you see it start to fly into the air. The Sapphire Dragon.
Get back here, you bastard! You caused this!
The Sapphire Dragon says, "Not my problem anymore," and teleports away.
Fucking whelp!
And with that, I think we can actually end the session here. Unless you want to continue resolving it. But I want to end the session here.
I think we're good with the session ending here.
Yeah!
No one heard me, eh?
No.
Oh, it can end with a discussion between Norma and Cathanglass if you want. All of you are laying on the ground, prone. Do you want to do a small discussion before we end the stream or no?
It's okay.
Okay.
Actually, I want to hear. You said something.
Yeah, I want to hear what you said as well. 'Cause I didn't hear
It's
what-
okay. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're ending the session there. Thank you everyone for watching, if indeed you still are. And we'll talk to y'all next time. Come by this Saturday, Timeline 2 stream.